after the last year. I mean, how many people believe that they're being told the truth about climate change? Virtually no one. What will happen the next time the pharmaceutical cartel, Big Pharma, and the World Health Organization tries to sell us a vaccine scare or a virus?
And let me stop you.
It's falling apart for them. They're a cornered rat, so they're going to really get more extreme and more desperate. We're going to see a lot of desperate and extreme things as a result, but it's falling apart for them.
Well, David, I wanted to back you up. Not only do we have Wolfgang Wudarg, the head of the EU Health Commission, saying it's all a hoax, a fraud, dangerous vaccine was a lie, staged. The government admitted, okay, it turned out the swine flu vaccine didn't help you, and it was fake. That came out yesterday like it was no big deal, that it didn't even protect you. We already knew that. Their healthcare takeover is falling apart. It seems that corralling us like prisoners, and I want to ask you about this when we come back, corralling us like prisoners, these body scanners, this act of supplication, of submission, of breaking us, letting them know they're violating child porn laws to videotape children with these scanners, their naked bodies, that sets the precedent. Now Homeland Security says they want to put shock bracelets on everyone. They looked at it 2 years ago. Now they're saying if people are going crazy and trying to depressurize planes, we've got to do this. Why are these body scanners so key to what they're doing? And we're going to have our reporters from the ground at the kamikaze site.
We're on the march. The empire's on the run. Alex Jones and the GCN Radio Network.
Hello, this is Alex Jones with some important questions. If you're going into a battle and they give you a rifle and a sidearm, how much ammunition do you want? My answer would be all I can get. In the battle for freedom and the lives of your loved ones, food is your only ammunition. How much do you want? When do you want it? Now or after the battle starts? When will you need it? Can you buy it without proper identification? Will there be any food? Will it make your children sick? If there's a quarantine and you can't feed yourself, will you go to the gathering center and be immunized? You wipe out all these problems if you have a good food supply. Food is your ammunition to fight for your freedom and your life. How much will you need? We don't know. How much do you want? All you can get. I'm Alex Jones. I want all of you good guys to live to fight another day. Call 1-800-409-5633 or check it out on the web at efoodsdirect.com. Again, that number, 1-800-409-5633.
This is Alex Jones, and I want to tell you about the Icke Blue atmospheric water generator that produces pure drinking water right from the humidity in the air. No, this isn't science fiction. It's very real. I know because I use one every day in my own home, and it's available right now to you. Because you know exactly where your water comes from with Icke Blue, you'll know what's in your cup. Clean, great-tasting water without all the pollutants. Get your family off the grid today by ordering your own Icke Blue atmospheric water generator for your home or business. Their best seller, the Icke Blue 28, produces up to 7 gallons of water every day. The Icke Blue 28 is easy to use and economical. Generate your own pure water from the humidity in the air. This system is free of chemicals and uses a multi-stage filtration system, including reverse osmosis, carbon filters, and ultraviolet lights. Order now and claim your water independence today by calling Icke Blue at 1-800-691-6043. That's 1-800-691-6043. Or visit Icke Blue on the web at www.ecoloblu.com today. This is Alex Jones with 5 good reasons you should consider buying a solar power generator. Number 1, new climate legislation could easily double or triple your electric bill. Number 2, our new energy czar wants to control how much power your electric company allows you to have. It's true. Total government control of electricity in the name of smart grid technology is coming. Number 3, in some areas of the country, the power grid is dangerously overloaded. And now new socialist legislation is only compounding the problem. Number 4, dangerous weather is always a threat to local grids. Every year, thousands of families lose their power from weather-related outages. Number 5, a solar power generator provides powerful backup insurance and peace of mind. Folks, I really believe in the solar power generators offered by Solutions from Science, one of my oldest sponsors. You can get more information at www.mysolarbackup.com. That's mysolarbackup.com. Remember, the government doesn't own the sun, so go to mysolarbackup.com or call 1-877-327-0365. David Icke's our guest for another hour. We've got reporters out at the kamikaze attack site. The government's saying the guy burned down his house, crashed this plane into the building, IRS/FBI building complex, the Echelon complex. Talk about in your face, the name of the big surveillance grid. Joseph Andrew Stack, named as plane crash pilot. Man sets house on fire, crashes plane into Texas building report. We reportedly, Paul Watson has this, is posting it now at prisonplanet.com. It's being pulled off the reported places where he posted it. We'll find out if the providence is real, but we're going to post it right now at prisonplanet.com, his supposed suicide note. And, of course, the feds could write this up, drug him, put him in the plane, remote control it, and it's normally staged. You have this person trying to open a plane door today. You have somebody else with a bomb threat on a plane. This is really looking like a massive psyop. We'll ask David Icke, who's an expert on this, why they want to create this feeling of hysteria and fear. So we then go to the government begging them to keep us safe. They're the big daddy. He said, no taxation without representation, reportedly. I've spent total years of my adulthood unlearning the crap from only a few years of my childhood. These days, anyone who really stands up for principle is promptly labeled a crackpot, traitor, or worse. Yet at the same time, the joke we call America medical system, including the drug and insurance companies, are murdering tens of thousands of people every year and stealing from the corpses and victims they cripple. I'm reading over this right now. It is lengthy. David Icke, again, I apologize to David, but I talked to David as a former top BBC reporter. He understands this. We have to cover it as it breaks. I know he's got to leave in an hour. I may twist his arm to stay longer, but we'll see what happens. I've got Paul Watson on the line briefly, writing on this right now. It's going to, I guess, have the headline, Purported Suicide Letter of Austin Kamikaze Attacker, or Austin Plane Attack. Watson, I know it's going up in the next few minutes at prisonplanet.com. Tell us exactly where you got this. Reading over it, the feds could have written this. He could have. It looks like something someone would write. Where did you get this info, Watson?
Well, all I've been doing is typing in Austin plane crash into Google and then refreshing every few minutes. And this came from a blog which carried the purported pilot's name as Joe Stack, and now that's been confirmed by the authorities. That his name is Joseph Andrew
Then get
Stack.
it up. I'm going to let you go then. Get it up with that basic breakdown that this same site said that one of his reported family members was on KLBJ, confirming this as well about 30 minutes ago. Anything else, Watson?
No, obviously, in his screed, he rants about totalitarian regimes and tax codes and everything that we talk about. I wonder what the media is going to do with this.
We need listeners, because we don't have the staff, to go back in the last 2 months. It was actually December 8th is when I said they're going to stage a terror attack in Austin. And I even talked about planes flying into buildings. I don't know how I know this stuff. It's just incredible. Anything else, Watson?
Well, it doesn't even matter if it's staged. It's how they're going to exploit it, and that's obvious, and it'll start tonight on the news shows.
But, Watson, you tie this in with a bomb threat on one plane diverted, another passenger reportedly trying to open the door and depressurize, and all this hysteria. I mean, and this looks bad. This looks like it's staged on the heels of the underwear bomber. Anything else?
No, this entire letter is going to be posted now at prisonplanet.com.
All right, write a basic analysis at the top and why we believe the providence may be accurate. In fact, it's leaning towards being real because, again, this other blog was able to ascertain his name. Get it up. Give them credit as well. Thank you, Paul Watson.
All right, thanks, Alex.
All right, going back to David Icke. Again, I apologize. Obviously, this is happening, David. I want to get into the whole globalist pedophile scandal. Hearing this new info, continue to break it down. Why they want this hysteria?
Well, it's been, funny enough, I've just finished a new book. It'll be out in May. It's just about 2 days from going to the printers. And in there, part of that is saying that one of the biggest targets in the near future is going to be people that are putting this information out. They want to discredit anyone that is exposing the agenda, exposing what they're doing. And, you know, I'm a great believer in just holding back before you make, decisions and assumptions to see the full picture. But put it this way, if the sort of stuff in that note is accurate, and that note is accurate, then it is, again, I keep using this word, Alex, all through this